Am I visible, ma? Is it visible?
Visible but not clear now.
So what is, I think it is not clear for you. What is this? Can you identify? All
Cuboid.
vertical faces are rectangles. Top and bottom face is a square. What we call this? Cuboid. That is okay. It is the another name. Now I gave only prisms, pyramids like that now. So in that language, how you call this one? Is it prism or pyramid or polyhedra? I think it. We are all sure it is not a cylinder or a cone, right? Only thing is whether it is a prism, pyramid, or polyhedra, regular polyhedra. Which is this one? Polyhedra means all faces are equal faces, same faces. Same means all are cubes, all are squares, or all are triangles, all are pentagons like that. But here, top and bottom face is square, remaining faces are rectangle. So what is this? This is not polyhedra. So whether it is prism or pyramid. Please respond. If you understand the solids only, the shapes only, we can able to do the problems. See, this is square face, top and bottom. Then these two square faces are joined with rectangular faces.
Cuboid.
Don't say cuboid. Prism or pyramid. I give only two options. It is prism or pyramid.
Prism.
Prism. What kind of prism? Top face and bottom face are squares.
Square
So
prism.
this we call as a square prism, right? What is this? What is this base? Base shape is,
Square.
what is the shape of the base?
Square.
Square.
Square. The square base is joined with isosceles triangles. All triangles are meeting at one point at the top. What is this? Prism or pyramid?
Pyramid.
Which pyramid?
Square pyramid.
Square.
Square pyramid, right. Base is square, so square pyramid. What is this shape? Is it clear or not? I don't know.
Pentagonal pyramid.
Right, pentagonal pyramid. So these lines between two triangular faces, this line is there now. This we call as the edge, and these are the corners. Here also in prism also between two rectangular faces, this line we call as the edge. Top and bottom are called bases. Bottom face, top face, bottom face we call as the base, and those are the edges, and these are corners. And here this is base. This for prism we have on pyramid we have only one base. We don't have another base at the top. Base, all triangles meeting at one point. This is pentagonal prism. And what is this?
Triangular pyramid.
Triangular pyramid, right. What is the difference between tetrahedron and triangular pyramid? What is tetrahedron? Tetrahedron having four faces. All faces are equilateral triangles. The difference is here at the bottom we have equilateral triangle only, but the remaining are isosceles triangles. If these three are also equilateral triangle of same size, then it becomes tetrahedron. But this is not tetrahedron, it's a triangular pyramid. Next, what is this?
Cone.
Cone, right?
Cylinder.
Cylinder. What is this? What is this shape?
Pentagonal cylinder.
Pentagonal cylinder.
Prism. Prism.
Pentagonal prism, right?
Prism. Triangular prism.
Triangular prism, right?
Not visible.
Not required also. So means cone, half of the
Hemisphere.
hemisphere. Hemisphere problems we do. I'm not going to discuss any hemisphere problems. So only thing is cylinder, cone, you know very well difference between cylinder and cone, all of you know. Only thing is most of the students confuse between prism and pyramid. Okay, pyramids means we have apex at the top. Prisms means top face, bottom face, two faces are there. That is the difference. Prism and pyramid, those two things you should know clearly. Okay. I just stop my video. We will discuss problems. Next, you note down projections of solids in simple positions. Projections of solids in simple positions. Projections of solids in simple positions. In this we have three varieties. First one is projections of solids in simple positions. In that we have three categories. Note down first one A. Axis perpendicular to HP. Axis perpendicular to HP. B. Axis perpendicular to VP. Axis perpendicular to VP. C. Axis parallel to both HP and VP. Axis parallel to both HP and VP. Axis parallel to both HP and VP. And second one, projections of solids with axis. Projections of solids with axis inclined to one and parallel to other plane. Projections of solids with axis inclined to one plane and parallel to other plane. Projections of solids with axis inclined to one plane and parallel to other plane. In that two categories we have A. Axis inclined to VP. Axis inclined to VP and parallel to HP. axis inclined to VP and parallel to HP. Axis inclined to VP and parallel to HP. B. Axis inclined to HP. Axis inclined to HP and parallel to VP. Axis inclined to HP and parallel to PP. Third one not C, A, not A, B, C, A and B only. And third category, projections of solids with axis inclined to both planes. Projections of solids with axis inclined to both planes. So in 1A, in 1 we have A, B, C. We will discuss one problem under each category. 1A, 1 problem, 1B, 1C, 3 problems. In 2 we have A and B, 2 categories. We discuss 2A, 1 problem, 1 for 2A, 1 problem for 2B. So that total 5 problems there. And third one is projections of solids with axis inclined to both planes. In this we discussed 2 problems. So 5, 6, 7 problems total in solids. Okay. Each category one problem only. Under last third one only we discuss 2 problems. I will give one problem as assignment. Total 3 in third one. First one 3 problems. 1A, 1B, 1C. Second one 2A, 2B. Third one 3 problems. Okay, total 8. Out of 8, I solved only 7 and 1 left for you. Note down first problem. A right regular pentagonal. See, before note down a problem, you note down small note. Just you put note. In solids, start the problem with true shape of the base. Start the problem with true shape of the base. That means in the problem where you get the true shape of the base of the solid, first we draw the true shape of the base and then we draw the remaining views. In in planes, what we do, first we draw the true shape of the plane figure. Here we have base and vertical faces, inclined faces, top face, bottom face. So many are there in solids. So we start the problem with the base. Where we get the true shape of the base, we start there. Okay. Note down. We just discuss one problem today. Remaining we see in Wednesday class. A right regular pentagonal pyramid. A right regular pentagonal pyramid. A right regular pentagonal pyramid, comma, edge of base 25 mm, edge of base 25 mm, and height 50 mm, and height 50 mm, comma, has its base parallel to VP, has its base parallel to VP, with one of its base edges in HP, with one of its base edges in HP. Draw its projections. Draw its projections. So here, what is the condition given? You know, you just underline base parallel to VP. Underline that word, base parallel to VP. When the base, it's a pyramid, right? Pyramid means pentagonal pyramid. We have one pentagon at the bottom and all 5 sides are connected to a apex point with triangles. So base is a pentagon here. So base is parallel to VP. So when the base is parallel to VP, where we get the true shape of the base? In front view or top view? Where we get the true shape?
Front view, ma'am.
Front view. In the front view, we get the true shape. So start the problem with front view. So what is the condition to draw the front view? With one of its base edges in the HP. One edge is in the HP. So it's a pentagon. We draw with one edge in the HP. Number of sides is 5. Go to edge option E. First point on this line. Second point, what is the size? 25. Okay. One it is resting on one of its faces, base edges. So like this. And it is a pyramid. So for pyramid, we can able to see the apex point also. To see that apex, join with this midpoint, opposite side midpoint. Midpoint. So we can get the center point, which is the apex point. So join the remaining lines with this apex. Like this. Pyramid, all triangular faces meeting at top. Now draw into the front view. Draw the projectors. In the front view, nothing is specified. So we take one baseline at some distance. This distance is not specified, so you take some rough distance. From this corner. How much is the axis distance? Axis is 50 mm. So from here, you draw 50 mm line, axis. Now join ortho of go to trim. This extra line you just trim. This extra line. Okay. Now give the notation. X. This is Y. here A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E, and at the center we put this as O dash. So here at the bottom this is B, C, A, D, and this is E, and this is O. Okay, this is the diagram. Just note down.
Without any appreciable information, these are all different stages. So this
Okay, I just close for today. Please wait, I take the attendance. Absent is, please check the absent is 62.